Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Crookston Sports Center, where we have high school girls hockey on the KROX video stream tonight, and brought to you by all the fine sponsors that you'll see throughout the game. It's the Pirates. They've what is this? This is their ninth game. This is their second game at home, and they're hosting Rock Ridge, the Wolverines, and they're from. It's a co-op. It's they've put the schools together, got a new school, and it's Rock Ridge. It's in Eveleth, I believe, and it's Eveleth, Gilbert, and Virginia. They've combined for all their sports, and I think the girls used to co-op between Virginia and Eveleth Gilbert before that. So, but now all the sports at Rock Ridge are playing. I think Rock Ridge boys are up north, maybe playing Warroad this weekend, and some other teams too. So, but Rock Ridge is here. The Crookston Pirates certainly are here. The Pirates looking. They lost to the number one team in the state, Warroad, up there on Tuesday night, 8-1. Before that, they tied 0-0 in overtime to Blaine. So the Pirates have not won in their last two games. They are 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie under second-year head coach Emily Meyer, assisted by Stacy Olson and Amanda Lean. The Pirates' scoring has been a little lax, but they have not scored certainly as much as they have in the past. Of course, the competition dictates that. But the Pirates looking to get off that snide tonight and then tomorrow when they go to International Falls. And you say, what? They're hosting Rock Ridge from Eveleth Gilbert, Virginia tonight, but then they go up to International Falls tomorrow? Well, they were supposed to be at Rock Ridge, or they're supposed to be here against Rock Ridge tonight, and then International Falls is supposed to be here tomorrow. The Pirates had a chance to go to Blaine, so they wanted to drop a game, so they asked International Falls if they'd drop to one game, because the Pirates do play them twice. And the athletic director, or whoever, said, yeah, we'll let you drop a game, but you're coming up here. So that's why the Pirates are going to International Falls tomorrow. That's the way the season is, but the Pirates have been looking pretty good. Certainly no match for Warroad, but that's been about it. On the other hand, the Rock Ridge Wolverines, they have a first-year head coach, Patty Elsmore, Patricia, but goes by Patty Elsmore, P-A-D-D-Y. Her team is 4-5 on the season. They were 500 till they lost on Tuesday night at Grand Rapids. And the Grand Rapids beat them 10-0. Grand Rapids, good team though, in Class AA. So they are 4-5 on the season. They're very young. Their first line is a freshman, an 8th grader, and a freshman. That's their first line. Then they have a junior and 2 freshmen on their second line, and a sophomore, a freshman, and a senior on their third line. And their defensemen, the top 4, are all underclassmen. Sophomore, an 8th grader, and a couple juniors there. So a very young squad. And it's whiteout night tonight here at the Crookston Sports Center. Rock Ridge is wearing white. Pirates are their home whites. And Rock Ridge has their whites as well. I'm not sure if it's uniform mix up there or what, so not sure how big a deal that will be. It's Pirate Sister Night, so the young gals are here watching their heroes play a game this evening. Both teams have, you see on the video screen, both teams have captains have shaked hands now, but both teams have completed their warm-ups, and they'll head for the locker room. The arena crew's already taken the nets off, and the Zamboni will be out here shortly. The junior varsity game, our first score we have, and the draft sports score update. In junior varsity, it was Rockridge beating Crookston 5-3. Peyton Strand, Ava Martin, and JoJo Wallace had the goals for the Crookston JV. Julia Buehler was in goal. She had 18 saves. And Julia will be backup tonight, backup goaltender. I think this might be her first time dressed on the varsity to back up. Kaylee Magsom is still battling sickness, and she's out for tonight. We'll be back, take a break. We'll be back and take a look at the lineups as you see the Zamboni making its rounds there. The driver, I can tell you, is Marcus Brecken of the Zamboni. We'll be back with more. You're listening to watching Pirate Girls Hockey on KROX, our video stream, and we'll be back.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
We're getting ready for the Crookston Pirate Girls Hockey game with Rock Ridge, Minnesota. After the Zamboni is done, the girls will be out here on both sides, and we'll have the lineups in the national anthem, then we'll get going. It'll be a short night for the Pirate Girls, as we said. They play tonight, and then they got to get up early, and they head for International Falls tomorrow. It's a 3 o'clock game, and it's varsity only. International Falls, no JV team. So a 3 o'clock game. We'll have the game on the radio at 2:30 pregame tomorrow. Got a lot of stuff in the radio tomorrow. A lot of stuff going on the radio right now. Pirate girls basketball team is or boys basketball team is in the late stages as they're taking on up at Warroad and that started at 5:30. The girls will play after about 7:30 tonight. Boys hockey, the Pirate boys will be at St. Paul Johnson at Phelan Arena, right next to Johnson there. They're underway. UMC basketball is up at Aberdeen at Northern State. The women are playing. The men will follow. In college football, the Bison in the quarterfinals of the FCS playoffs, they're hosting Samford University, Alabama. They're playing now, started at 6. Gophers, they host Wisconsin to border battle at 8 o'clock tonight at Marucci. Minnesota Wild are up at Edmonton at 8 tonight, and the Timberwolves are at Utah. They're also playing at 8. So now there's a lot of other high school events going on around the area. We'll keep you abreast as best we could. There are some postponements, some sicknesses going through. Fort Francis, Ontario, Lake of the Woods and boys hockey was postponed. And some girls basketball, Goodrich, Griglet, Kitson County Central, and Pine River Bacchus, Lake of the Woods because of sickness. 5-3 was the junior varsity score. Rock Ridge beating Crookston. Again, Rock Ridge is a cooperative between Evelyn Gilbert and Virginia. So it's new, of course, and so a lot of people are wondering where Rock Ridge is, and that is where it's at. I think they play, they're up here, and they'll play at Detroit Lakes tomorrow to conclude their weekend and head back home. Let's wait a second, the starting lineups. Crookston is 6-1-1 on the year. Rock Ridge is 4-5 on the season. And as I said, the Pirates, this is their 9th game. This is only their 2nd game at home thus far, and they'll be on the road again tomorrow. So second half of the season after the new year, I believe there's a few more games. Pirates changed around a little bit to get a little tougher schedule, and in doing that, they've had to sacrifice some home games to play those type of teams. We'll be back and take a look at the lineups. We have more on the pregame show here in the video stream. Crookston Pirate Girls Hockey hosting Rock Ridge is back after this.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Okay, as you can, well, maybe you can't see, the Rock Ridge coaching staff is headed over to their players' box. And that is Patty Elsmore, first year as head coach. Cassie Strand is the assistant, and Jeff Ralsted is the junior varsity coach. And the referees are coming out. I'm not sure of the gal's name. Not sure if she's from Thief River Falls or not. But Brent Stahlecker is going to be one of the referees. I'm not sure of the other one.
Michael.
From East Grand Forks.
Yep.
So,
no, that's Bobby.
So Bobby Lucasen and Brent Stahlecker are our referees. Let's take a look at the starting. That was Tim Moe, you heard, former Pirate head boys hockey or girls hockey coach. Let's take a look at the starting lineups here before we have the introductions and the national anthem. It's brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine, and they are the place to go. If you're you need your battery to start, don't you, every morning, every day? Well, you'll be rest assured of that. If you get a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine, they have the Legend batteries for any mode of transportation. You have any battery you need, they'll have it or they'll get it for you. It's a guarantee. Well, now Rock Ridge did change their jerseys and put their black tops on, so that's
a lot of teams now, Frank, are going to a kind of a advertisement type warm-up jerseys, kind of some way to make money. They charge businesses to put their names on. So I noticed there was a couple different names on those warm-up jerseys. I think West Fargo did the same thing up in Thief River Falls.
The for Rock Ridge, they will start Nola. Boy, I got to get these names right. Nola Kokokoski. We'll have fun with that one.
Maybe we should just call her Nola.
Sophomore in goal. They'll start a freshman at center, Ayla Troutwine, an 8th grader at one wing, Mamie Scott, and a freshman, Natalie Bergman, at the other wing. Second line is a junior, Sydney Speltz, at center. Then she has two freshmen on her wings, Elena Hussman, and the other wing is Haley Huseman. And that's the wingers on that second unit. Third line, sophomore Gabrielle Hutar, freshman Collie Otto at left wing, and Michaela Waldron, a senior, at the other side. Defensively goes sophomore Katie Johnson. Haven't we seen enough of Katie Johnson's in the last couple of games? Katie Johnson of Warroad had the hat trick on Tuesday against the Pirates. This is Katie Johnson of Rock Ridge, a sophomore, with junior Miley Young, an 8th grader Sylvia Schock, with junior Terrence Swan. And the backup goaltender will be Daisy Andrews, who's a junior. They do have a third set of defensemen, Maggie Koskela, a senior, and Mimi Babaraki, a freshman. The Wolverines are in black with green tops. They have the black breezers, black helmets, and the green numbers is how they're dressed. For the Crookston Pirates, Emily Myers, second year as head coach. She has Stacy Olson and Amanda Lean as her assistants, an all-women staff. 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Campbell Friggi will be in goal, the sophomore for the Pirates. He's been outstanding. Cassie Solheim, a junior, at one wing. Brecken Tall, the leading scorer for the Pirates at a wing. 4 goals, 7 assists for Brecken. And Taylor Field, a freshman, 4 goals and 2 assists. Junior Brindley Coleman centers Addie Fee, a sophomore, and Jenna Seaver, a junior. Fee's been playing defense the last couple of games, but she's moved back up to her forward spot. And joining the defensive core again is Kaylee Clausen, who's back at near full strength. Jenna Seaver's the other wing on that second. She's a senior. Emma LaPlante moved to a third-line center now, a freshman. Parker Strand, a sophomore, and Grace Fisher, a senior, at her wings. Defensively, Reese Swanson, a junior. She leads the team with 5 goals. Kaylee Clausen, sophomore, paired with Reese. And Ashlyn Bailey, a freshman, and Morgan Nelson, a junior, is paired. They're paired together. And backup goaltender tonight is Julia Bueller, the sophomore, who's been the JV goalie for the Pirates in the few games that they've had. The JV has been robbed of games with teams not having JV, so that's been one of the bad things, I guess we should say. You see they're introducing the Pirate sisters. I'm not sure I heard them all. I think there's a couple Laviers out there. And that's always fun. Young girls are just starting to play hockey, and now they get to be up there with their heroes. We'll take a break and be back after the national anthem. We'll have high school girls hockey on the video stream on KROX coming up next.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Well, we find out through Corky Reynolds, the public address announcer, it's Katie Anderson as the lineswoman, and it is Lucasen and Stahlecker as her referees.
And Michael Lucasen,
okay.
Bobby's brother, they look alike.
I don't know who's she trying to get. Okay, we're back. Pirates, as I said, Solheim, Tall, and Field. They started gangbusters, particularly Brecken Tall. Pirates have scored 1 goal in the last 2 games, so that was Taylor Field getting it up in Roseau. So the little sisters being helped off the ice. Campbell Friggy, not much more can be said that we haven't already said in the games we've broadcasted, most of them. But she's been outstanding. She's not a transfer, but she's moved here family moved here to Crookston. She played at Grand Forks with the boys hockey in AA Bantams last year. Here's the drop of the puck. It's controlled by Rockridge. Here they come, Scott, and she had it knocked away nicely by the Pirates there. And somebody's wearing 26. It's throwing me off here. I
think that's Swanson.
Reese Swanson is wearing 26 instead of 6. And they dump it in, Crookston does. Here following the play was Coleman. Well, she still has it. Here's Brindley behind. Field fell down. Fee picks up the puck behind the net, comes through the crease. Nobody can get their stick on it. And Rockridge will clear it out. There's Field to Fee. Back at her own blue line to Clausen. And her pass is, the receiver overskated it. And the puck is out in the neutral zone area. And Rockridge can't control it. Here's Morgan Nelson in the zone. Morgan left circle, a shot wide. Rings the boards, far side, back at the point, kept in. A shot by Bailey goes wide. And now Ray Sport in the corner. Rockridge knocked away, but goes right to Miley Young. And Rockridge able to get it out of the zone. And at center, it's Nelson. Morgan spins around, back to Bailey, up to Seaver, and she has played it with her stick, and back in the Crookston zone it is. Morgan Nelson comes around the net again. There's a long pass up to Fee. Fee out of the zone now, puts to Cassie Solheim. Solheim coming in the zone, cuts to the middle, right up, a shot her up over the net. Now back, nice move from backhand to forehand. Here's Field coming in, a backhander, and Nola got the save. Here's the in the corner. With it, the Pirates center it, tried to center it, and Tall's pass goes all the way back in the Crookston zone. Nelson back there. She's looking for Coleman, who's still out there. Coleman has it knocked in further by Tall. And here's a pass to Clausen. She half-fanned on it. Now intercepting. Swanson comes in, a shot right on, and Kukowski was there for the save.
Yeah, that's what the Pirates do so well. Reese Swanson, they're just jumping up into the play, catching an errant pass and being able to transition really quickly. They're getting a great opportunity.
Face off to the right of the Rockridge goal. On the draw, Coleman Fee gets it, a shot right on, and right there was Nola. That's her first name, by the way. Here's Coleman, stops, gets away from two Rockridge play. Well, one of them, I guess. Here's the Seaver trying to center it. Did, but it was right on the stick of Huseman. She sends it back to the Crookston blue line. Here's Swanson up to Fee, couldn't get the pass. And now it's knocked down by Coleman. She goes down. The puck is in the Rockridge zone, but quickly out. Here's Swanson again. She comes in, 4 Rockridge players. She knocks it away from one. Still with it is Reese Swanson. Swanson back at the blue line. Now she tried to dump it in. Swanson there. Fee picks it up. Fee sends it up the boards to Clausen. Clausen, and it's still along the boards. Solheim puts it behind the Rockridge net. Now Cassie tied up by a couple, dug out by Rockridge. They cleared the zone, sent back in by Crookston, who has to tag up. They do, and Rockridge ices. No, they don't ice the puck. It's right on net. Solheim back for Crookston. Here's Cassie coming up. Now, nice little move. Got out to center. Now she's in the Rockridge zone. Put a pass over on the left side to Strand, Parker Strand. It's a little too far, and Rockridge Young. She had it kept in by the Pirates' Bailey. Now Rockridge again. Nice little breakout for the Wolverines, but Nelson picks it off, and Morgan Nelson coming in now. Hands it off to Coleman. Right circle shot right on. Saved by goaltender Nola. And it's out to the neutral zone area. Here comes Bailey back. Ashland gets it in, uses her speed to beat the defenseman to the puck behind the Rockridge net. She sends it over to the near corner, nobody there. And Rockridge now looks to break it out, and they do get it out past everybody. then that'll be icing. Nobody touched it. There's about 4 people standing there. Nobody could get their stick on it, so icing called on the Wolverines. Face off back in their zone.
Really nice job by the Pirates so far, keeping the puck down in the Rockridge zone. Every time there's been a loose puck, the Pirates have won that race and just kept cycling the puck, really doing a great job. Not getting great scoring chances yet, but that'll come.
Pirates, I think, have been changing up here. Now here's a shot right on by Nelson, saved by Nola. And the Pirates have Brindley Coleman out with Field. Here's Field in that slot area. Couldn't get a shot away. It's tipped over. Here's a shot on by Tull. And now it's a bank pass up, and Rockridge clears the zone. Bailey back, flips it up right to Rockridge. Rockridge again. Bailey knocked it away. Rockridge has it. Tipped right to the Crookston blue line, where it's Field. Outstanding speed for the freshman from Sacred Heart. She skates it in. She's behind the Rockridge goal. Now she gives it to Fee. Addie right behind, right in front. Seaver couldn't get her stick on it. And here's the puck out at the neutral zone area. Back of Swanson. Reese spins around her own zone. Comes partner pass over to Clausen, up to Fee. Fee handed off to Solheim. Solheim makes those moves to the middle again. Cassie drops it back to the point. Swanson shot knocked down in front, and they score. The Pirates score.
I think it'll be Jenna Seaver getting that. I thought there was a little rebound there, and Jenna was there whacking away and just kind of trickled over that goal line there for the first Pirate goal.
So the Pirates get on first at the 5:44 mark of the first period. Crookston on the rebound. And again, it was nice stick handling by Cassie Solheim to get that puck deeper in the zone.
Oh, Addie.
So Fee from Seaver and Swanson at 5:44. For Addie Fee, that's her second goal of the season. Now she comes out, been snake bit this early season, or she says she's been snake bit. She's a little frustrated not scoring more, but that should help her out a little bit. Pirates, I think, have changed centers now, and but I'm not sure.
I only count 8 forwards over there for the Pirates, so they must have 2 centers maybe going in between 3 sets of wings.
Okay, here's the, I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, we do have a third set out there now. There's the puck dropped. So I'm not sure if Emma LaPlante is, well, she's out there.
Yeah, she's out there. I haven't seen Grace Fisher.
Okay.
Yet.
Here's the Rockridge in their own zone. Kept in by Bailey. Ashland now slides it over. Quick one-timer by LaPlante right on. Nice left pad save by Nola. Crookston, Morgan Nelson, bank pass, and Strand got it in. Coleman was able to stay on side to keep the play going. Coleman now battles her way for the net, a shot, and it's Nola Kukowski on the save.
And once again, the Pirate defenseman being very active, pinching in and getting up into the play, getting some good shots in that slot area.
Puck drop, controlled by Crookston's Field. She handed it to Rockridge, and Field knocked it back in. Young back, Miley Young for Rockridge, left it behind her net for her partner, Katie Johnson. She handed it to Solheim. Back to Clausen. She'll blast a shot, and that's wide. Along the far boards, Reese Swanson pinching in. The puck is Rockridge had it. Now it's up in the air, and Rockridge will flip it up. Here they come in the Crookston zone, but Clausen back to knock it out. Rockridge offside. Crookston able to take the puck and play it. Field cut off nicely by the defenseman Johnson that time. And Rockridge with the puck. Behind their net is Young up, and they get it out. Rockridge does. Pass to Huseman. She decides to go off in a line change, so Nelson has the puck to Seaver. Jenna Seaver too far for Fee, and O'Fee will pick it up anyway in the Rockridge zone. Fee behind the net, gives it to Coleman, front to Seaver. Fee back to Nelson, goes over to Bailey. Bailey shot, tipped by Fee, but it goes wide. Now Coleman left it in the corner. Here she's battling with two Rock Ridge players. They get it up in the near side to Otto. Back to Johnson along the far boards. Crookston keeps it in. That is Field. Now Fee to Bailey. Her bouncing shot, and it's gloved by Kukowski. And we have a face-off again in the Wolverine zone. 1-0 Crookston. They've outshot the Wolverines 11-1. And we've played just about 9 minutes.
I think that one shot was a dump in from the far blue line for Rock Ridge.
Here's Crookston coming there. You could probably hear the pad save that time off Plant. That's two good chances by Emma. Puck is out. Now back, here comes Bergman for Rock Ridge. She's ridden off the play by Swanson, who's going to get a holding penalty. Reese Swanson, 2 minutes for holding. And Rock Ridge will get a chance to go on the power play.
I was kind of down in the corner there and didn't get a great look at it, but one of the few times Rock Ridge has come through the neutral zone with some speed, and Reese is a strong kid, so sometimes she does end up taking a kid down when she's not trying to.
With it is Crookston just barreling out of her own zone as Field slaps it off the boards down into the zone. And here's the puck right in front. Brecken Tull there and bounces one on and saved by Kukowski. Face off will be to her right side.
For Rock Ridge, you're looking to switch some momentum here as they've had a tough time, and the Pirates doing a nice job bringing it down in their zone and really working hard with the man short.
Pirate penalty kill's been outstanding so far. Here's Rock Ridge trying to get out on the power play, and they can't. This is Field with it down in the behind the net. Now Taylor Field lost it. Rock Ridge handed it right back to her. And now Rock Ridge will have it. A little room, but intercepted by Morgan Nelson. Pirates anticipating well. Here's Nelson behind the Rock Ridge. She's by herself. The Pirates are changing here. Nelson leaves it for Coleman. Coleman behind the Rock Ridge net. Now she tried to center it. Still with it, goes to Fee. Right circle, shot by Fee right on, and Kukowski makes the save. She's looked pretty good there, really. The goaltender, sophomore. It's 13 saves for her.
Yeah, she's been tested here in the Pirates. Maybe shots aren't quite in where the Pirates want them, but no rebounds given up, really.
Here's Crookston. Penalty, shorthanded. Here's Fee on the rebound. A shot right into her. Well, she'd like to have that one back.
A really nice shot there by Cassie Solheim. Nice and low on the ice, and big juicy rebound right out to Addie. Just couldn't put it away.
Again on the draw, Crookston. Coleman wins the draw, puts it, hit the side of the net, puck right in front, and Cassie Solheim will get it, skate it back in. She goes behind that, centers it. Here in the high slot is Fee, a slapper right on. Nice save by Kukowski. Now back in the corner, Rock Ridge does pick up the puck, and they will get it out of the zone, knocked away by Solheim, but Huseman with it. She's tied up by Fee. The puck goes back to Solheim. Cassie comes over to Clausen to Fee. Fee works her way into the zone. Fee up that high slot, a shot goes wide. Now Rock Ridge out of the zone. Here comes some speed by out to center is Bergman. Boy, she showed some speed there, taken away by the Pirates though, and Swanson just barreling through. Rock Ridge and Reese is hurt. Back in the zone, Swanson getting up slow and getting back to her bench area. Here comes Crookston. Field bouncing away, bounces it deeper in the Rock Ridge zone. Crookston trying to keep it in the zone. Here's Skelton. Red Skelton's out there. That's Kaya Skelton. Morgan Nelson kept it in. Rockridge having a tough time. They never even got it out of their zone. One time, I think, on their power play. Here's Crookston. Nice steal by Morgan Nelson again. In turn, lost it to Huseman. Nelson battling at her own blue line. It's back in their zone. Bailey tried to send a pass out. It's deflected, kept in the Crookston zone. Huseman behind, tried to center it, didn't get there. Now Field. Taylor Field, she just blows by 2 Rockridge players. Now she's got 3 in front of her, goes between them, slides it off for Coleman. Tipped away from her. Rockridge out to center. But the puck is Scott. Sends it back, and Clausen goes back. Try to get it over to Swanson's back out there. It's good to see. And the puck's tipped up, and Solheim trying to get a fee there. Bounces it away to Solheim. Solheim right below us, and they're battling there. Still now Rockridge had it. They do still have it. And coming in the Crookston zone is Waldron. A shot right on. Second shot of the game on net. That was Waldron, Michaela Waldron, a senior, that got it. Sometimes teams can take advantage of the defensive play.
The aggressiveness that the Pirate defensemen show all the time.
Yeah. Swanson behind her net. Put it on the left side. The Pirates break out with it. Solheim, she has somebody on the right side, and coming in, here's a shot and fanning on it. Was the Pirates, that's LaPlante, I think, out there on this wing now. Back to the point. Swanson a shot, glove saved by Kukowski. And I know I'm not pronouncing Nola's last name right, but it's Kukowski, I'm sure, is how the coaches told
Yeah,
me.
I wouldn't even try.
No.
Looking at it, there is a whole lot of consonants in there.
Here's at center, Clausen. Kaylee Clausen, the sophomore, had it tipped away from her, and back is Rockridge. And tripped up. We got a.
Yep.
Yeah, we do have a penalty coming up.
Reese Swanson is going to be going again. Kind of got her stick a little loose there, and tried to poke check it and missed the puck and got the legs of the Rockridge Wolverine player. So another chance here for Rockridge to try to get some momentum back, as the Pirates have really dominated here the first 14 minutes of this game.
Tripping on Swanson. Rockridge, 2-minute power play opportunity here. And here comes Field, got it out of the zone right away. But it's sent back in by Rockridge. Behind her net is Bailey. Flips a pass up, a little saucer pass to Brecken. Tall, and she hands it off for Field. Field quickly in. She's in the corner behind the Rockridge goal. And now Rockridge does get it up. And the Wolverines have a pretty good system there breaking out. Just sometimes they're overmanned by the Pirates. Now Crookston behind their net is Nelson. Comes up, pass right on the stick of Field. Oh, a nice defensive play there by Katie Johnson. Her Field would have been in by herself. Here's Rockridge back. A shot, they score! What a shot by Natalie Bergman, the freshman. She beat Friggy to her stick side, to the right side, and I think that really surprised Campbell. And Rockridge does get a power play and ties it up at 1.
And the Pirates had 3 defensemen back that time. Not all defensemen, but 3 players back. And one of them, I'm not sure who was in the middle there, really, I think, blocked the view for Campbell Friggy and just beat her clean off on the stick side. You don't see that happen very often against Campbell, but big goal there for Rockridge.
So 1-1 game. Here's Scott and Johnson get the assists for Rockridge. 1-1 hockey game. Rockridge at center. Gets it in the Crookston zone again. Now the Wolverines trying to use a little momentum on that. Keep it in the Crookston zone. But now Solheim got it out to Fee at center. Cuts back to the middle. Lost the puck. And Waldron is there. Now it's Swanson picks it off. Reese Swanson, defenseman falls down. She comes in, lets a shot go. She scores. Well, Reese got one back after they scored a power play goal just a bit ago on Reese's penalty. Swanson comes back, and the goaltender Kukowski gave her way too much on the glove side, the far side. Reese gets her 6th and gives the Pirates the lead again.
Yeah, and defenseman just falling down actually ran into her own player there and gave Reese just a little bit of extra room, and Reese took it, and great shot just right inside the pipe on the goalie's glove hand side.
Swanson gets her 6th, and that's an unassisted goal. And Crookston leads 2-1. They have the puck in the Rockridge zone yet. Back to Nelson. Morgan right circle, right into a Rockridge player. Now it's the Pirates. Strand try to get it over to Emma LaPlante. Emma does keep it in. Slides it over behind Coleman. And Rockridge clears it, or tried to clear it. Yeah, they do. Here's Huseman. We sent in the Crookston zone. Now Rockridge changing here. 50 seconds to go in the period. 2-1 Crookston. Outcoming with it is Bailey. Bailey flies into the zone. Now she's behind the Rockridge net. Try to center it. Knocked down, and Breckenthal couldn't get a shot away. Solheim in there. Solheim now inside the blue line with it. Drops it back for Bailey. Top of the right circle, a shot. Scores! Ashlyn Bailey. Goaltender that time, Kukowski, just got a piece of it in the stick, and she just couldn't hold it, and it just trickled in behind her. And Rockridge now, or Crookston takes a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and once again, a puck just kind of trickles through her, and I think she was trying to kind of tip it to the side as Ashlyn put a nice hard low shot on net and just trying to deflect it. And I don't know if her stick was up just a little bit or what ended up happening there, but somehow made it through her, and huge goal for the Pirates with about 30 seconds left.
Saved by Kukowski.
Cassie Solheim and Taylor Field getting the assists on that.
Yep.
That goal by Ashlyn Bailey is, as Rockridge I think was thinking that scoring a power play goal, kind of getting some momentum back, and the Pirates doing a really nice job of bouncing back here at the end of the period. Puck right to the side again of Kukowski makes the glove save. 7.7 seconds to go in the first. 3-1 Crookston. They've outshot Rockridge 21-3. Here's Solheim back to the point. Tough pass there, but Swanson does a good job keeping it in, then lost it, and the buzzer goes off to end the first period of play with Crookston taking a 3-1 lead. And that was after Pirates scored first, and Rockridge tied it up, but Crookston scored, 2 goals in a span of a minute 14. So 3-1. Yep, Bo Melby doing a great job on the website right now, keeping that updated as we can look over and see the time on that.
Okay, 3-1, 21-3 shots. Crookston has the lead over Rockridge after one period of play. We'll be back to the Crookston Civic Center. A lot more coming up.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent in the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
We're back here at the Crookston Sports Center, where the Crookston Pirate Girls are leading Rock Ridge 3-1 after one period of play. A period where the Pirates dominated and then ended up scoring 2 goals in the last minute 20 of the period to take a 3-1 lead. Otherwise, Nola Kakowski, I'll spell it for you. Nola's last name is K-W-I-A-T-K-O-S-K-I. And we're going with Kakowski. But she's kept Rock Ridge around in the game thus far. Crookston started the scoring off at the 5:44 mark. And it was Reese Swanson doing a good job keeping the puck in, as the Pirate defensemen have been. Kept the puck in the zone. And Reese might have taken the shot, and Fee evidently got her stick on her. She and Jenna Seaver were both there, and Jenna might have tipped it once, and then Fee knocked it in. And but they say it's Fee, her second of the season, from Seaver and Swanson. At 5:44, it was 1-0 Crookston, and that's the way it went for most of the period. But then, with 2.5 minutes to go in the period, Rock Ridge got their second power play opportunity. They did not score in the first one, but they did on the second one. And it was Natalie Bergman, a freshman. And she came up with, a loose puck just inside, or maybe just outside the Crookston blue line, came in. I think she was about top of the circle or so in that area. And she used one of the Pirates as a screen, and it worked because Campbell Friggy did not see the puck till the last second. And Bergman scores from Johnson, that's Katie Johnson, and also Scott, Mamie Scott, at 14:27 a power play, and it was 1-1. Then Crookston, right after they scored with Reese Swanson in the box, Reese came out and she scored almost, it was less than a minute later. And it was Reese unassisted. Again, the Pirate defenseman very aggressive at the point. She jumped in, picked off a pass, came in, and she was at the top of the right circle and we had a perfect vantage point there, and Kukowski gave her a lot of room on the left side, and that's where Reese put it. Rang it off the post and in. So Reese Swanson gets her 6th of the year unassisted at 15-19. And it was 2-1 Crookston, and then they scored a minute later. 27 seconds to go in the period. Ashlyn Bailey let a shot go from between the point and the blue line. It was on the ice. It was a crisp shot. The goaltender, Kukowski, made a stick save, but just not strong enough to hold the puck, and it went off the stick and drifted in for the goal. Ashlyn Bailey gets her 4th of the year from Cassie Solheim and Taylor Field at 16:33. 3-1, Crookston has the lead. Pirates had both penalties in the first period, and it cost them. Rock Ridge scored on one of them on a power play goal. Save department, Nola Kukowski of Rock Ridge had 18 saves in the first period, while Campbell Friggy had 2 shots, 21-3 Crookston, and they have the lead, and it took late to get the lead, 3-1.
Just kind of, thanks, Bo. Pirates just kind of stuck with it as they kept putting pressure on, and Rock Ridge had a tough time getting the puck out of the zone, and one of the very few rushes they had, they ended up scoring on. But the Pirates did a great job keeping the puck deep in the zone and defensively really stepping up and stopping any kind of breakout from Rock Ridge and just keeping that pressure on, and they got rewarded there at the end, being able to score 2 goals to go in 3-1, which is probably more indicative of how the play was instead of possibly going in 1-1.
Yeah, the Pirates, I'm sure they felt they should have had more goals, and probably will come out with that even more aggressive attitude after they've surveyed the first period.
Yeah, I think so, and sometimes it just takes a little time to get that scoring touch back. They've only scored, like you said earlier, 1 goal in the last 2 games, and this is a high-powered Pirate team. They're just playing some really tough competition in the previous couple games, and here you get a chance to try to figure out how to score again. And now that the floodgates kind of open there at the end of the period, I kind of expect that to continue happening here in the second.
Yeah, Pirates juggling their lines a little bit in that first period, probably for the game. Grace Fisher was not dressed, so I'm not sure if she came down with sickness there just before the game started or what. But Grace out, so they're sort of moving centers. The centers are, well, they're moving everybody around. I'm not even sure sometimes if they're centers. Cassie Solheim's playing center or wing or...
Well, and a lot of times if you're playing the game right, as you're starting to watch the NHL more too, there's not really a set center all that often now. You're just kind of playing an area where if you're the first one or closest to it, you're going, and it's actually a really fun way to play hockey, and I think the Pirates are kind of getting into that too. They've got a lot of skilled kids who can all play different positions, and so it just allows you to be more aggressive that way too, and the Pirates were showing that aggressiveness in that first period.
Normally, though, your center usually is in on the attack, right?
Right. Well, usually your first player closest to the puck is always going as hard as possible. Second one is kind of supporting it, and so usually that second person, if it's in the left corner, they should be that second one there. But sometimes things happen, and you just got to go. And if you watch the really good hockey teams and the Pirates, I would consider them a really good hockey team. Everybody's always moving. You just can't keep up with them, and it seems like there's 7 or 8 of them out on the ice at times because they're on you right away, and I think that's kind of what the Pirates are doing.
They're ranked number 7 in the state. In the latest Minnesota State polls out, the Pirates are number 7. Their only loss is to number 1 in the state, and probably the number 1 team in the state of Minnesota, the Warroad Warriors. And the Warroad, 3 players on their first line, all going to Division I schools next year. They have a lot of goals. So times are tough up there, and they have to go get the leading scorer of North Dakota come in. And
it is amazing.
Yeah. So anyway, that's how things roll up there. Here it is 3-1 Pirates. We'll be back. Second period coming up.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets. Millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Get ready to start this second period. Crookston with a 3-1 lead. They'll have Cassie Solheim out there with Taylor Field and Brecken Tall. Reese Solheim and Kaylee Clausen defensively. It'll be Troutwine, Scott, and Bergman out for Rock Ridge. They have Johnson and Young defensively. Here's Field came right off with the puck, carrying it in as Swanson. Reese in this near corner behind the Rock Ridge net, still there. Now battling in the corner, taken away by Young. Sends it up this near boards here, kept in on the point. Here's Solheim. Nice pass, backhander by the Pirates. Parked right at the left side was Field, and Bukowski made a nice save there, and more importantly, she didn't give up a rebound at all.
Yeah, as Taylor Field was right there. Unfortunately for Taylor, she was on her backhand, so wasn't able to maybe place that quite where she wanted to, but nice passing there by Cassie Solheim.
Solheim wins the draw, drops in the corner to Field, comes back to Solheim, and Cassie along the boards, battling with two Rock Ridge players. They're still battling, kept in by Solheim. It's behind the Rock Ridge net. Race for it. Clausen there. Clausen, she's a defenseman.
Yeah, and she was the first one in there.
Here's the puck out at center. They don't pinch. Here's the coming in is Swanson. Takes in the corner behind the net. Now she runs over a Rock Ridge player. And the puck is still in the zone. Nice move by Coleman. Coleman along the boards, comes back to Nelson. Morgan slides it over. One-timer by Bailey in front, and still in front. And the Pirates can't get to it, I guess. Here's Bailey right in the slot, got a pass, and sort of double clutched on it, and it was blocked. Here's Morgan Nelson, one-timer, knocked down in front. They battle there, and the puck comes out, and it will come all the way outside the zone. Nelson back at her blue line. Comes up to Fee on the right wing. Fee looks over, gives a nice pass up to Coleman. Coleman in the right circle, lets a shot go. That's wide. On the board, Seaver over there, lets it go back to Bailey. Bailey flips the shot behind the net. Comes up the near boards and trying to come out and is coming out is Otto. Right wing, they get it in the Crookston zone. Bailey battling with the Rock Ridge player. It's dug out by Solheim. Tips it up to Fee, and her pass, hard one, too far for LaPlante. Back in is Solheim. Cassie digs it out, comes over to LaPlante. She slides it right in front of backhander, and that went wide off Parker Strand's stick. Puck out at center. Tipped away by Rock Ridge, and it's back in the Crookston zone. That was tipped by Hooter. Now Crookston. Coming out, Morgan Nelson holding her hands on her head there, saying, I passed right between my two players. Here's at center, LaPlante, up to Solheim. She wraps it in, but not far. Pirates were thinking they were going to change there. Now back in the zone. Here is Field, and she comes back, gets by a pinching defenseman. In the zone, stops in the right circles, goes back to the point, leaves it off for Clausen. Puck is out of the zone, back out in the neutral zone area, and back to Swanson. Swanson will skate it in by one, right up that high slot, lost the puck off her stick. And Reese keeps it in on the blue. Now it's outside the blue line, so the Pirates have to tag up. Swanson back at her own blue line, pass off the stick of Tall. She backhands it up right to Rock Ridge player Bergman. Bergman and Tall got it back to Clausen, up for Coleman, and now Rock Ridge dumps it in. And they say no icing there. Here's Swanson. Pass behind field. That won't be ice. Well, it will be icing. Icing on the Pirates. Bring it back in their zone. 13:10 to go. Second period. Still 3-1 Crookston.
That's a lot of neutral zone play right there, and that's because the Pirates kind of had trouble passing and catching passes, and as soon as you don't make a pass, don't make a good pass, it kind of throws everything off.
Fee with the puck, comes out of the zone, Rock Ridge zone, gets to the red line and tried to dump it in, but knocked down. Now it's delayed offside, and the Pirates, they tag up. Here's Solheim, goes back to Bailey. Bailey at the blue line is going to try to stick handle her way up. Doesn't work, goes back to Nelson. Nelson pass up to Solheim. Solheim coming in, drops it to Fee. She fans on a pass. Here comes Rock Ridge back with it. Speltz coming in, lets a shot go, she scores! Sydney Speltz, a junior. She got a lot of speed, we've seen that, but that time she just sort of motored by the Pirates there and let a shot go from, again, out about top in the circle there to the left of Friggy. And the
not a very big girl there, is
no.
she? Wow, but like you said, very quick and got out in front of Ashlyn Bailey there, and Ashlyn was actually trying to take her down and wasn't able to, and maybe as she was going down, maybe that's what messed up Campbell Friggy a little bit, but put a great shot right up in that top corner over the blocker. Kind of noticed Campbell was back in her net a little bit there and maybe just gave up too much space.
Yeah, Campbell, from her reaction, wish she could have had that one back. But Rock Ridge right back in it. Well, they've always been in it, but it's 3-2 now, 1 goal lead for Crookston. Coleman taking the draw to the left of Rock Ridge. Goal. Swanson banks it in. LaPlante trying to keep it in. It's Swanson coming right in front. She scores. Reese Swanson pinched in along the near boards, got the puck, came right out in front. Nobody picked her up, and she just jammed it by goaltender Kukowski. And Reese Swanson comes right back for the Pirates. Makes it a 2-goal game again, 4-2 the Pirates.
Yeah, and one of the things I always tell my players was take what the defense gives you. So right there, Reese Swanson pinched in, had it down in the corner to the goaltender's left, and nobody was out in front. She had a clear lane to get out there, so she just skated out front, and I think she put it right underneath the goaltender there. And it's a really nice and a big goal there for the Pirates to get that 2-goal lead back.
Well, only lasted 13 seconds for Rock Ridge. That's how long it took for Swanson to give the Pirates a 2-goal lead again. Second goal for Reese, both unassisted. 6th and 7th of the year.
Taylor Field hustling down there. She is a fast skater, and I don't know if she's the fastest on the team or not, but she sure seems like it, and forced the goaltender to cover up that puck for a faceoff.
Off the draw, it's the Pirates. Morgan Nelson over to Bailey, flips a shot on. Pad saved by Kukowski. Crookston cuts it off right in front of a backhander knocked down. Here's Tull, back to Bailey, over to Nelson. Morgan, top of the right circle, a shot deflected away, and they're gonna call an interference call on Rock Ridge. So Crookston will get their first power play of the game.
Not quite sure what happened there. There was a lot of really nice passing by the Pirates and really spreading things out defensively from side to side. And when that happens, sometimes you have to take somebody down because you find yourself out of position. So another big opportunity here for the Pirates.
Interference call on Skelton. Here's the Pirates right in front again. That was Swanson again coming right for the net. Here's a rebound back. Taylor Field couldn't quite get her stick on it. Now it's left for Bailey. Pirates on their first power play in front, and nice scoop up by Kokowski, and face-off will be to her right side. Pirates' first power play opportunity. That they have not been very adept on the power play. Minute 42 left in it as Rockridge changes up after 18 seconds. Samoa here's right off the draw. Quick shot by Swanson. Nice pad save by Kokowski. Here's Swanson behind her own net. Swanson back to the point to Nelson. Nelson, delayed penalty coming up on Rockridge. And the Pirates pull their goaltender, but here's a tripping call on Rockridge, and that'll be Seppi coming off.
A huge opportunity, minute and 24 seconds, 5-on-3. And one of the things that happens sometimes when you're on the power plays, you kind of relax a little bit. And I wonder if that's not what happens to the Pirates, is kind of relax because you know you have space and time. So instead of getting a shot off on net, you kind of take your time and end up not getting that.
Two-man power play opportunity. Here's Solheim, a shot, rebound, right over the stick, rebound. Oh, they score.
Jenna Seaver.
Jenna Seaver gets the rebound, and the senior pops one in quickly, so the Pirates will have a minute 50 of power play on a one-man power play opportunity.
I think the assists will go to Addie Fee and Cassie Solheim there, as Cassie shot that from the point. She plays defense on the power play and shot that, and I think Addie had the first tip, and the puck was kind of bouncing off to the right-hand side of the goaltender, and Jenna kind of did a really nice job. I think she ended up getting her backhand on it, and that's a tough little play to get your backhand, and was able to kind of pitchfork that up over the goaltender.
First goal of the season for Jenna Seaver, the senior, and Tim was right on the assist, Fee and Solheim. 5-2, biggest lead for the Pirates. Here's Rainy River tipping it out. Clausen tried to keep it in, but she didn't have a chance in that. And Rainy River, Rockridge sends her back. Crookston now. And still a man power play here. Pass to Fee at center, tipped away from her. She can't dig it away from Bergman, and the freshman fires it back in the Crookston zone. 10 minutes to go, second period. Crookston out of their zone. There's an icing call on the power play. Something you never want to see happen, but they did. Solheim's pass too hard and off the mark for Breckenthal.
Yeah, Brecken a couple times there snuck out of the zone a little bit early. Kind of what you're doing there is trying to stretch out the defense a little bit, create some gaps, and just that time pass was a little bit too far for her.
So the other power play unit comes out for the Pirates behind their own net. Looking up ice, sliding it, bouncing pass. Too far again, the Pirates. And they're offside.
Brinley Coleman taking that in, and sometimes she sometimes gets going and doesn't realize where everybody else is. So unfortunate for the Pirates to lose an opportunity there.
Here's Bailey, carries it in, tipped away from her and outside the zone by Rockridge again. Morgan Nelson turns around. Nice pass, left wing, carrying it into Swanson. Try to get it back to Field, too far for her. Rockridge now trying to scoop it out, but can't. Now it's taken away by Field to Swanson, back to Field. She carries it back in the near corner in the Rockridge zone. Back to the point to Nelson. Morgan will slide it over to Bailey. One-timer way off the mark. Sort of half-fanned on it. And her got it off the heel of her stick. And Rockridge sends her back. Crookston. Now 5 seconds to go on the power play. Pass up to Coleman. One last chance here for the Pirates with the man advantage. And they call offside. Taylor Field had to turn around from behind. And
I think Reese Swanson on this near side kind of snuck in just a little bit ahead of it, was thinking it was going a little bit faster, and a little move there at the blue line just caused her to go off sides.
Coleman taking the draw, ties up in the circle, comes back in the Rock Ridge zone. They have it now to center, and the pass was too far of Meyer and picked off by Nelson. She gets it up to Coleman. Brindley looks now to Fee. Fee offers skate in on the goaltender, and Kukowski holds on to it with the Pirates coming in. They'll face it off to the sophomore goalie's left side.
For Kwiatkowski, about all she can do sometimes here is just to cover it up to relieve some pressure, because the Pirates keep bringing it.
To draw Coleman, will pass to herself in the corner, and coming around trying to stuff it was Coleman. It was stopped by Kukowski. The puck is behind Fee there. Nice little pass to herself behind. In front, they score. Jenna Seaver gets her second goal of the game. And a nice play by Addie Fee, if I say so. She was behind the net, and she did a little behind her back pass off the boards to herself and in front to Jenna Seaver, who gets her second goal of the game and her second of the year for the senior.
A timeout here for Rock Ridge as Jenna. That's a really nice play for her, and something that the Pirates need to see maybe a little bit more out of from her. She did a really nice job of shielding other people from covering her, and Jenna's a senior now, and she's going up against a bunch of younger underclassmen for Rock Ridge, and just kind of held them off and was able to get good wood on that, because there's really nobody able to cover her, and Addie did a nice job of getting that puck to her from back behind the net. So just a nice play all around there by the Pirates.
8:14 to go, second period, 6-2 now, Crookston. We'll take a break, be back right after this.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
Before the Rock Ridge coach Patty Elsmore called the timeout, used it, settled her team down after 3 goals here in a span of 4 minutes by the Pirates. Here comes Rock Ridge in off the face-off. Right on the slot, a shot goes wide. Boy, right point blank to Scott in front, and she missed the net.
Best chance by Rock Ridge by far tonight.
Here's puck bounces back. Crookston lost it. Cassie Solheim lost it. Rock Ridge, nice defensive play by Reese Swanson without a penalty. Bumping a girl off the play. Now Parker Strand gets it to Solheim. She lost it. Trailing is LaPlante. Her shot into a Rock Ridge player. Emma bowls her over, but Rock Ridge has it. And coming out is their captain, Troutwine. Big girl, skates it in, puts it toward the net wide. Bounces out the other side. Parker Strand tried to get it out, but knocked away to Reese Swanson now. Swanson comes up, looks, and still with it at the blue line. Swanson coming around, trying to get a shot, never even got a shot away, and Reese puts it behind her Rock Ridge net to Field, dumps it in the corner to Coleman. Coleman comes back. Here's Clausen's going to wind up a slapper, hits traffic in front. Coleman lost it behind the Rock Ridge net, and it comes to the side, knocked back behind the net. Coleman again with it. Out battles, no, Rock Ridge out battles him and knocks it back, drifts back in the Crookston zone. And Swanson, pass over, nobody there, but Taylor Field uses her speed to come back and grab the puck. Goes off, there's a pass, that's off the mark for Brecken Tall, and Rock Ridge Gets it back in the Crookston zone. Still there. Here they come 2-on-1. Here's a shot right circle, way up high over the net. Off the glass, up the near boards, and still in the Crookston zone. It's Clausen to Tall. Got it out of the zone. Now back Rock Ridge in this near corner. And here comes Rock Ridge now taken away by Fee. Fee at the Rock Ridge blue line. Pops it back to Swanson. She'll backhand it in the zone. Rock Ridge back for it. Now the Wolverines, Cassie Solheim stops them in one corner. Now behind the net, Fee knocks it to Solheim in front, and here's Solheim. Cassie turns around, fanned on it. Now it's outside the zone. She and the Otto are battling there. Now Jenna Seaver over, tipped it. Solheim tipped it in the Rock Ridge zone. Now Cassie tried to center it. Fee there, overskated it. Here's Seaver, a hat trick for Jenna Seaver. And that, my friends, is a pure hat trick. Her third goal in a row. And the Pirates take a 7-2 lead. Jenna Seaver is on fire.
Oh, and really a nice job by Jenna, just following that play up. Cassie Solheim did a lot of work along the wall there to get it down deep and sent it out in front of the net and mishandled a little bit there maybe by a defenseman for Rock Ridge, but they were also trying to cover up Addie Fee, who was going hard to the net, and then that loose puck just ended up finding the stick of Jenna Seaver, and she just buried that puck hard right underneath the goaltender. And now we have a goalie change as Daisy Andrews has come into the game for Rock Ridge.
Okay, new goaltender. Here's Crookston in their own zone, trying to break out. They do. This is Strand, knocked away to Bailey. Rock Ridge can't get it out. Here's Bailey, takes a shot. Boy, she had Strand.
Yes, and Ashlyn and I are going to talk about that one in class on Monday, as I have her in class right now. But yeah, I thought Parker Strand was wide open. Maybe she thought that the defender was kind of taking that pass lane away, but end up shooting the puck and end up shooting it too high too to get a rebound. You want to shoot that if you're going to shoot it down low to be able to get a rebound there.
Face off in the Rock Ridge zone, back to the point, a shot that goes wide. Crookston still with it. And we got a penalty coming up on Crookston.
Elbowing call on Reese Swanson, it looks like. That's way down in the corner there. I don't know if you were able to see it on the live stream or not, but we weren't able to see it up here. But a costly penalty there for the Pirates, and Reese that's her third, and the rule is that if you get 5 in a game, you're kicked out for the rest of that game, and then the next one. So Reese will have to be careful here once she gets back out on the ice.
Face-off will be to the right side of Reggie. Behind the Crookston net, Rock Ridge there. They're man advantage here. Here's Taylor Field. 2 Rock Ridge players take her down. She's hurt, laying on her stomach, and we get a timeout. So Taylor Field injured on the play. She went down quickly, and she's on her stomach, and she is not getting up as Dr. Canton and Coach Emily Meyer making their way across. So we have an injury timeout, 4 minutes exactly to go in the second period. The Pirates have exploded here with Jenna Seaver getting 3 goals in just about 5.5 minutes, all in the second period. 7-2 Crookston. We'll be back.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Taylor Field having to be helped off the ice, the bench area. She's limping on her left. I'm not sure. She's favoring her right foot, I think. So she's having to be helped off. That's not a good sign whatsoever. Well, she's being taken off, and Dr. Kent will attend to her. Face-off will be to the right of Friggy. Puck back behind the Pirate net. Morgan Nelson's pass intercepted. A shot taken by Troutwine. Went wide. Now Crooks, nice little move by Nelson in the corner. Works her way out to center ice. Coming with Coleman and Fee, and now it's knocked away. Fee knocked a collision there.
Oh.
What?
They're going to call Addie Fee for a checking penalty or tripping. Ooh, that's, well, we had a different view of it than the official did, but Michael Lucas in there calling Addie for a tripping, and now you got 1 minute and 26 seconds where the Pirates are going to have to kill off a 5-on-3 disadvantage.
4 penalties in the game in Crookston. Back to the point. Addie Fee 2 minutes for tripping. 5-on-3 penalty, a power play for Rock Ridge. Back the point, they're playing with it, way back deep on the point. Bergman, one try to one-timer, she hits it on the heel of her stick as well. She gets it back on the point, try to slide it back in, just a weak, sort of haphazard backhander in right to Brecken Tull, who sends it back in the Rock Ridge zone. Coming out with it is Johnson. Katie Johnson over to Bergman. Comes back to the point. That's Young. Now here's a shot right on. Save. We're going to have a cross-checking penalty coming up on Crookston. There's no room in the penalty box anymore. Morgan Nelson's going to get the cross-check. We're having a party down in the Crookston penalty box.
And so how this ends up working, there's 40 seconds left on the Reese Swanson penalty. So Morgan Nelson's penalty isn't going to start until 40 seconds is up, and nobody will leave the penalty box when Reese Swanson's penalty is done.
Unless Rock Ridge scores.
Unless Rock Ridge scores.
Here's the puck dropped down in Rock Ridge zone. Goaltender out Kukowski. Now she'll leave it off. This is Bergman, or Young rather. Young carrying it up. Went over to Troutwine, knocked away, and back is Clausen. Around the boards, kept in by Johnson on the point. Oh, right to the left side, a backhander in front, and nice save by Friggy. That was coming from the right side to the left. For Rockridge was Mamie Scott, and she took her time, but gave Friggy time to get over there and make the save. Here's Young. As Reese Swanson's back out in the box. Here's the penalty should start. It did start.
Yeah, and we need to train the penalty people better, because that she's not supposed to leave the penalty bench until the next whistle. And actually, I kind of blame the officials for that, not telling them, because now, since the whistle blew, I would assume Reese should be let out, but I'm not sure what they're going to do here.
So whatever, they're leaving her out there. But still 5-on-3, yeah. Swanson is told to stay out there, and Cassie Solheim will come off. Face off to the left of Friggy. Coleman. Must be some UMC players or referees now. Seem to have her down. Well, the referees don't have it down.
I think the coaching staff for Rock Ridge is maybe going to ask for, if I was them, I'd be asking for 7 seconds to be put back on so if you get the full 2 minutes of Morgan Nelson's penalty.
Here it's back on the point. Still the advantage. We got shot. Friggy off her glove. Rock Ridge still with the possession. On the left side, Troutwine. She goes back to the point to Johnson to Troutwine. She'll dump it, or try to dump it back, right to a Pirate, back at the point, controlled. Here's a shot by Bergman. That hits a stick. Nice play by Swanson. She knocks it back in the Rock Ridge zone. Fee out of the penalty box. Will get there first. Drags it by one Rock Ridge player. Try to slide it in front. She's tripped up. Got a penalty coming up on Rock Ridge now. So a tripping. Fee just out after a tripping penalty. And now she's tripped, and that will be Young. Young going off on the tripping penalty with 1:25 to go in the period.
It's amazing the difference 5-on-4 versus 5-on-3 is as the Pirates really every time they're on a 5-on-4, it almost looks like they're trying to break the puck out. They're just playing normal and getting opportunities. 5-on-3, it's really tough to do that. But Addie Feed, very nice job. They're getting the puck down low and forcing them to take that penalty.
Here's Bailey in the zone. With it is Rock Ridge. They come out. Fee knocked it away. The linesman there. Fee's got it in the Rock Ridge zone, but the linesman couldn't get out of the way. Went off her body up into the player's box.
Actually went off her head. That's a good reason that they now make officials wear the half shield.
Rock Ridge wins the draw. The puck in their zone. They lose it now. Here's Fee, a pass from Tull. Fee going right in front on her backhander all the time, and that one's right into traffic. Now it's Rock Ridge. And they find an opening, but do not get it out. Bailey there. Bailey, and she just has it poke checked away. Trailing is Nelson, or Solheim. Solheim tried to get it in front. That was knocked down by Rock Ridge. 20 seconds to go in the period. Rock Ridge tipped it out in the neutral zone area. With it is Solheim. She sends it back in. And the Pirates will be back at full strength now. So Pirates on a power play opportunity here. With it is Seaver. 3 goals in the period for Jenna. Centered it. There is Solheim, a shot. Nice right pad save.
It's not going to count.
Putting it in after the buzzer. On the rebound on the other side was
Brindley Coleman.
So that's the end of the second period. Could be a costly one for the Pirates as Taylor Field was hurt and has not returned. But the Pirates on the other side did score 4 goals unanswered after Rock Ridge scored. And then they got back within 3-2. Then it was all Pirates after that, even though they were in the penalty box for most of the last half of the period.
Yeah, only giving up 6 shots on goal so far. Great defensive effort by the Pirates, and I think most of that comes from the fact that they're playing defense, not in their own end, but they're doing such a good job of keeping the puck in and playing defense in the offensive zone. So anytime Rock Ridge is getting the puck and maybe has a chance to break it out, the Pirate defensemen are jumping up into the play. They're pinching in and really being aggressive there. And even if Rockridge gets it out into the neutral zone, they're protecting the red line and taking away there in the neutral zone and transitioning back towards the offensive zone. So just a really nice job so far by the Pirates.
And they have a 3-1 lead. The coach for Rock Ridge, Patty Elsmore, is talking to both referees about that, I'm sure, the 3 penalties and letting them out early and the like. So, well, we'll be back, take a look at the stats for you and all that coming up. The junior varsity game was won by Rock Ridge 5-3. Scoreboard update for Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Other scores that we have in boys hockey, the Crookston Pirates came up with an 8-0 win over St. Paul Johnson. That's quite a victory for the Pirates at St. Paul Johnson. Joey Doda scored. Jack Doda scored 3, got the hat trick, and Jaron Bailey, good for him, picked up a shutout tonight. In boys basketball up in Warroad tonight, the Crookston Pirates beat Warroad 61-52, first win of the season for the Pirate boys. Congrats to them. And the girls, Pirate girls, were leading Warroad 41-20 at halftime. Looks like the girls are going to pick up their first win of the season as well. So things going very good so far for Crookston Pirate sports. We'll be back as they do the check-a-puck now. We'll be back. And with more, it's 7-2 Pirates after 2 periods.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. 3rd generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Foston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Drs. Forget, Smith, and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
We're back here at the Crookston Arena. It's sort of Seaver night here. Jenna Seaver, 3 goals in the game, the senior, and one of her family members, was it Katie? Yeah, Katie. Katie Seaver won the Chuck-a-Puck, but Katie, I'm sure some twisting of the arm downstairs, gave it all back to Crookston Pirate Girls Hockey, so. Yep, so Seavers are doing all right. It was 3-1 after one period of play, the Pirates, with goals from Fee, Swanson, and Bailey. Then the second period, Rock Ridge started out quickly as they scored unassisted goal for Speltz. Sydney Speltz, as she fired a great shot from outside the left side of Campbell Friggy and beat her to the opposite side over the blocker. And unassisted goal for Speltz, and all of a sudden we're 3-2. But then, 13 seconds later, Reese Swanson was in the penalty box when they scored the power play goal. No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong on that. Sorry. That was a full-strength goal. And then Reese Swanson, right after they scored, came up with an unassisted goal themselves, and that was Reese's 2nd of the game, or 7th of the year. She was in the corner, near corner in the Rock Ridge zone, picked the puck, and went straight for the net, got in front, and put it by goaltender Kakowski. And it was back to a 4-2 lead for Crookston. Then they opened it up, and it was Jenna Seaver scoring the pure hat trick, they call it, 3 goals in a row. 6:19, she scored in a tip from Fee and Solheim. Then Jenna, on a nice play by Fee, behind her net, got it in front, and Jenna popped it by the goalie at 8:46. Seaver from Fee and Coleman. And then at 11:54, Jenna scored on the backup goaltender who came in, Daisy Andrews. And Jenna scored on a rebound off Cassie Solheim's shot. And the Pirates had a 7-2 lead, and that's where they stand right now. A lot of penalties in the second period, 3 on each team. And Crookston, Seaver's first goal was a power play goal, and I think that was the only power play goal. Oh, wait a minute here. Was that a 2-man power play goal? Seaver's, yeah. So Seaver's first goal was a 2-man power play goal, but it was a power play goal. So each team has a power play goal, but Crookston has a 7-2 lead. Save department. I think I'm wrong on this, but I think it was 2 saves for Andrews as she came in, 7 for Kakowski. So the 2 goaltenders have 27 saves between them, and then 4 saves for Friggy. 2-period total of 6. That's wrong too. 4. She should have 2 in each period. So 4 saves for Friggy. 2 goals and 2 goals and 6 shots for Rock Ridge. 7-2 Pirates, and they have the lead. So, and they'll have a power play as Young will still have 35 seconds to serve on her tripping penalty when we go into the third period of play. So I'm sure the Pirates, they're not going to change much. I wouldn't think, Tim and Tim all with us. I don't think they change much, and probably just keep going the 3 lines.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting if Taylor Field can come back. It didn't look good. She was really favoring that right leg, and so hopefully she's okay. But 7-2 game, you might not want to force her back in. And I guess I'm not sure what I saw. A couple of JV players still have their stuff on later after their game was done. So I don't know maybe they do have another period that they could play. So I don't know if anybody else is on the score sheet that could come back out. So it'll be interesting maybe to see what ends up happening here with how the Pirates go. But 7-2 game, you don't want to get anybody else hurt. That might be the main thing that you do here in the third period. But they got to keep on working. Rock Ridge is being opportunistic, and the Pirates need to keep on working hard to keep Rock Ridge from trying to get one or two back and maybe start thinking that they can come back all the way. But Campbell Friggy, she needs a period here where she might feel better about herself. I don't think she's too happy with the 2 goals she has let in so far, kind of uncharacteristic of what we've seen from her so far. And for the other Pirates, keep putting offensive pressure on, shoot the puck, try to get that goal scoring touch back after a couple of tough games the Pirates have had the last week. They're
not going to quit trying to score, though, that's
right.
for sure. They'll play 3 lines consecutive probably, unless they get a power play or something. But
well, if they have it, they might only have 2 lines and one extra forward here come the third period, because they only were skating with 8 forwards the first 2, and so they were double shifting that center. And so, if Field can't go, I don't know how the Pirates are going to be able to do that if they don't bring up some JV kids if they were on the roster, which you can do.
Yeah, but I don't think they were. But I could totally be. Wouldn't they be dressed if they were on the roster?
Well, and me,
I'm trying to look at the Pirate. I don't think
there's not a lot of names on there, and I don't. I just
so just to tell you that you can't. You have to fill your roster in before the game starts,
right.
And you can't. All of a sudden, you're up big. You can't go get some JV out of the stands.
Right.
And,
you can't add them later. But
right.
I know what I've done in the past when I was coaching. You knew that they played 3 periods already. You let them relax a little bit. And I would have them on the bench. But relax a little bit and maybe give them the first period, but have them out there for the second just in case something happens. But yeah, it's looks like it's not going to happen looking at from 30 feet away at the Pirate roster that we can see down below us.
Yeah. Coach Meyer certainly didn't anticipate. You can't anticipate injuries, but I think she was expecting a little tougher game so far anyway, a tougher game. Tomorrow I would think she's going to bring up a lot of JVers on the trip, a varsity-only game against International Falls.
And I was talking to Campbell Friggy earlier today at school, and she told me Julia Buehler is going to play goalie tomorrow in that game and get the first varsity action. As Kaylee Magsom's been fighting some illness here, and she actually just saw her. She came up to the press box and is said she's feeling better, but still battling some illness.
So Crookston battling illness and injuries, and but still leading 7-2 after 2. Pirate boys hockey won 8-0 at St. Paul Johnson. Pirate boys basketball won up at Warroad, and Pirate girls basketball were up over 20 points at halftime over Warroad. And the Minnesota Wild, they are down 2-0 to Edmonton. And the Gophers start at 8 o'clock, and they're playing Wisconsin.
They're up 2-1. Minnesota's
Gophers
up 2-1.
Are up 2-1
yep.
over the Badgers in college hockey. We'll be back. Third period's coming up from the Crookston Sports Center. Crookston Girls 7, Rockridge 2. We'll be back.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoef, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
Well, Rockridge about there, skating around. The Pirates around their goaltender, Campbell Friggy. Last time the Pirates were at International Falls, they had one goalie save in the game. So they didn't even need a goalie last time. They would have won, 10 or 11 to 1.
I don't see Taylor Field back out there.
I got Seaver, Fee, and Tall.
So Cassie Solheim's playing defense right now on this power play.
For 35 seconds, Pirates have the person advantage. And we're ready to drop the puck. And it's Crookston Fee slapped at it over Tull. Had it knocked away. Back in the Crookston zone is Clausen. Stops. Clausen now moves by one. And got it to Seaver. She fanned on it. Back to Clausen. Got to move the puck, ladies. Pirates don't. Here comes Rock Ridge back. And now they center it, turning around, now back to the point, fanned on it. Here the Pirates' chance, 2-on-1, could be a 2-on-1, 3-on, oh! Here's Tull coming in a shot, the rebound, they jam at it.
Goal, Brent Stoliker is calling it a goal. I don't know if they just completely pushed the goalie in or how that ended up going in, but both Jenna Seaver and Addie Fee were there jamming away at it, and looking at Jenna Seaver, she was pointing at Addie and letting Brent Stoliker, the referee, know that it was Addie who got that. So second goal here of the night from Addie Fee, and that'll be from probably Jenna Seaver and Brecken Tull.
So Fee gets the rebound. Her second of the game, or third of the year. And Seaver was there as well on Solheim's. Here's the puck back. Well, Tull got the second assist. 8-2, it's running time now. Here's the Pirates centered in front. Nice job there by Parker Strand, but no Pirate could get their stick on it for would have been an easy rebound. Pirates a little trouble in their own zone. Nelson back for it. Morgan, she's played a strong, steady game back there. Here, Parker Strand's going to get one there for interference.
That's just another case. Parker wasn't even aware it was her, but Parker's a strong kid from Mayville, North Dakota, and she just kind of got in the way of the Rock Ridge girl and knocked her over, and kind of almost looked like she tackled her there as when she ran into her, just kind of lost her footing a little bit too, I think, and ends up being called for the penalty.
Crookston shorthanded again. They have the puck in the Rock Ridge zone, and it's Solheim tried to get it out. She did, and then slapped away. Trailing is Clausen, taken by Solheim. Nice little move. She's at center now. Got it to Fee. Fee in the zone, goes down with two Rock Ridge players going on top of her. Now Solheim tried to tip it away from Young, and Young will carry it up. She's a junior defenseman. Fee intercepts her pass. Nice move by Fee. Comes right in. A shot, right into Stevens, Daisy Andrews, who moved across. Nice play by Fee. Nice save by Andrews. And they tie it up in the corner. They're going to call a checking penalty. That's going to be on Rock Ridge. So Crookston will go on another power play. And it will be, going off will be Young.
And at 14-17 as they stop the clock just for a second. Well, 14-14.
14-17, so that'll be 2:43 then. 2:43.
Just stop the clock for a second to get it up on the board.
Here's a Pirates shot on by Bailey, saved by Andrews. So we said the clock running. Pirates, both teams a man short for 15 seconds here. Then Crookston will go on a power play. And
no, Crookston had too many. What in the world?
Pirates are playing with 5 players out there.
Yeah.
Morgan Nelson's going to go off.
Well, the
3:37 mark.
Clock operators, I think, need to shut the clock down to get some stuff figured out here, as they're just letting it run, and so there's going to be 30 seconds of the power play gone by the time they drop this puck.
Now
Parker Strand comes out because they never stopped the clock, and you just need to. It should be 5-on-4 now.
Pirates get they still don't have the 5th one out. Well,
no,
it's 5-on-4.
5-on-4 because too many people on the ice.
Here's Crookston coming in with the puck with Swanson. She had it knocked off her stick. Now Rock Ridge couldn't clear it out. Bailey kept it in. She's stick handles around a couple. Now she'll take a shot. Blocker saved by Andrews. Little miscommunication on the ice between officials and official scoreboard people. And here's a shot by Bailey. That's on as Rock Ridge is on the power play now. In front, knocked away by Rock Ridge. They get it out of the zone. Trying to push it farther in was Scott, taken by Crookston. And here comes Swanson. Works the middle, lets a shot go. Glove save by Andrews, and she's able to get it before it went in behind her.
Yeah, didn't quite catch that one clean as Reese Swanson. She's got a rocket of a shot and really took advantage of that right there, going for that top corner, and good job by Andrews to notice she kind of misplayed it and get her hand back there to stop it from rolling in.
Rock Ridge with it, can't get it out. Here's Solheim walking in, a shot right on, shooting it right into Andrews. There's Cassie. Crookston, everybody's at full strength now. 8-2, Crookston leads. Clock running, 11 minutes to go in the game. Pirates back to Nelson on the point. To Seaver, to Nelson. Try to get it to Solheim off her stick. In the corner for Rock Ridge is Babaraki. And out they come. Puck right on the stick of Nelson, who hopped over her stick. Rock Ridge got it in there, but now they dump it in offside. They tag up. Now Clausen carries the puck up. She crosses the line, dumps the puck in. and goes after it. And Rock Ridge now, they try to get it out, kept in by Crookston, but back out. There's Swanson with it. Swanson played the puck. Now Seaver, pass up to Coleman. Coleman comes in against 4 players, and Rockridge takes it away and gets it out in the neutral zone area. They lose the puck. Here comes Strand. Strand to LaPlante. She barrels through there, and Lemma still has the puck. Circles around, drops it back to the point. Swanson dumps it into Coleman. Coleman in the left circle, poked away from her. Behind the net is LaPlante. Back to the point. Bailey, rolling puck on her, and she shot it, and it was tipped wide by Crookston. Now it's Rock Ridge. Out they come. When they dump it, no icing, they say it. Hit Reese Swanson's stick. Crookston changing. Solheim down, looking for a pass. Long one coming, tipped by Cassie, so no icing. The puck's in the Rockridge zone. Out comes Rockridge with it. Backhanded pass, and the Wolverines got it in the zone. And out comes Bailey with it now. Bailey, around 2, comes in, still with it. In the corner, try to center it. It's there. Here's a shot by Tull right on, saved by Andrews. Fee has it for Rock Ridge, for Crookston. And shot on, stick save. Fee with it behind the net, tried to get in front to Solheim, and Cassie was on her backhander, and she couldn't get it. All the way back in the Crookston zone, no icing. There's Nelson up to Tull, and I don't think that connected. Icing called on Crookston. 43-7 shots on goal. 8-2 Crookston with the lead, and the clock is running with 8:25 to go in the game. Pirates about to win their 7th of the season, and they'll try for number 8 tomorrow afternoon at International Falls. 3 o'clock varsity only game, and we'll have the pregame on the radio, KRX radio, at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Here's Rock Ridge trying to go through the Crookston net. Pirates get it out to LaPlante at center. She had it sticked away, but trailing was Coleman, who knocked it in Rock Ridge zone. Brindley going after it. She's still behind the Rock Ridge net, tried to center it. Now she has it in the far corner. She's being muscled there by Swan. Swan tipping it up the boards, knocked back in the corner to Coleman. She's looking in front. Now she's Troutwine knocked it away. In turn, picked up by LaPlante, comes right in front. Emma couldn't get the handle on it. And Rock Ridge turns in their own zone. Knocked away by Strand. Strand in the corner, battling, and puts it behind the Rock Ridge net. After it, trying to pick it up. Pirates back to the point. Swanson shot right on. Glove save by Andrews.
Really nice job there by what you'd call the Pirate third line there. Parker Strand doing great work down in the corner, and Emma LaPlante just coming right out from behind the net. Fantastic, just taking the initiative there. Just unfortunately kind of fumbled the puck there as she got out in the good scoring area.
Yeah, Emma's been snake bit tonight. She's had a couple of 3 good chances at a goal. Here's back at the point, Bailey. She turns around, and now she's back at center ice. Spins around a couple, makes a couple moves, now lost the puck, and it's off in the corner. Sent back along the boards. Rock Ridge has some trouble. They can't get it out. Kept in by Solheim. Got it to Tull, over to Seaver. Seaver to Solheim, tipped away, and we got a penalty coming up on Rock Ridge. Tripping call.
I thought that was kind of a dangerous looking play there as the Rock Ridge player, I believe that's Gabrielle Hutter. She might have stuck her knee out just a little bit there and got Cassie Solheim, and good to see Cassie not get hurt on a play like that. But Pirates here with about 6 minutes left are going to go on the power play once again.
Pirates put their top power play unit out there. Coleman will take the draw. Now she's out. Now LaPlante, now Coleman. Coleman wins the draw, back to Bailey. Bailey puts it in the corner to Swanson. She drops it deeper for Coleman behind the net. Now to Swanson in the right corner. Back to now Nelson. Shot goes wide. LaPlante tried to center it. Did not. And Rockridge couldn't get it out. Morgan Nelson keeps it in. Blasts a shot. Glove save by Andrews.
Nobody out in front there for the Pirates. No screen, no nothing. The Pirates need to get somebody there if they're going to score a goal from out that far.
Under 5 minutes to go in the game. 45 seconds to go on the penalty to Rockridge. Face off to the left of Andrews. Draw one. Here's a shot by Swanson. It was on. Save there. Rockridge knocks it out to center ice. Picking it up and on her move is Bergman. Nelson knocked it away from her. Bergman still has it though, and she's coming in right in front. A backhander, and Friggy makes a great save there.
Slashing penalty here on Ashley
Bailey got turned around there, and she slashed as she was going by her.
And by the time this puck is dropped, the Rockridge penalty will be over, so they'll have basically a 2-minute power play here.
It is dropped. Solheim behind her net. Cassie lost the puck. Picked up by Bergman. Tried to center it. Here's Solheim coming back. Solheim with Fee. Cassie cuts to the right side. Now she's in the zone, knocked away from her. Trying to keep after it. Back at the point, Clausen takes a shot, sticked away by the goaltender. Here's flipped along the boards. Clausen pinching in. She's drilled on the play. She's knocked over. Here's Fee. Back behind the net along the boards. Tull tracking it down, trying to in the corner. But Rockridge with the man advantage tries to come out. They keep it in. Here's Tull, a bouncing, rolling puck toward the goalie. And the save, Andrews scoops it up. 3 minutes to go in the hockey game. 8-2 Crookston. And a minute to go on the penalty to Bailey. Puck controlled by Crookston. Bailey, or Swanson, couldn't get a shot away. She was in that right circle looking for a shot. Crookston, Morgan Nelson, backhander, patted away by the goaltender, Andrews. Coleman now. Brindley behind her, behind the Rockridge net, right in front. Morgan Nelson, oh man, she had a wide open side, the left side, but she shot it to the right side, which is wide anyway. Here's Nelson. Back at the point, Morgan Nelson with it now, and the puck is Rockridge. 15 seconds to go on their power play. Put a pass out, intercepted by Emma LaPlante. LaPlante, I think the lines person is, I thought she might be injured there, but puck is outside the zone. There's Morgan Nelson withstands a check, keeps the puck, and she's in the zone. Now it's back at center. Fee knocked it away, but Rockridge trailing there. Now to Morgan Nelson. Tipped it up to Fee. Fee coming with Solheim. Fee cuts to the middle in the slot, takes a shot, and just goes wide. Now Fee, well, Rockridge trying to get out, kept in. Here's his Tull. Brecken Tull, well, it doesn't get a shot away, comes back to the point. Here's Clausen. Goes over. Swanson, a wrist shot, and that's up off the shoulder. Rebound. Tull, but Andrews found it and covered it up before the Pirates could pot one.
Reese Swanson once again just firing the puck, and she shoots the puck so hard that something good's going to happen. And that time, puck went up about 10 feet in the air. I honestly thought it was going to come down behind the goalie and kind of trickle in, but nice rebound opportunity there for the Pirates.
Rockridge coming out with the puck is Bergman, and carried it in. The Pirates get it out. Rockridge has to regroup. Pass, and they just got it across the line. Here's Solheim back, and the Pirates get it to Tull. Tull's in the zone now. Brecken Tull looking for somebody. Leaves it there for Fee. be in the circle in the corner. Now looks to get it in front. She does. Rebound. Oh, and Coleman just robbed that time by Andrews. Got her glove out there. And that'll about end the game here. Clock running, 20 seconds to go in it. Coleman quickly gets in the circle. Back to the point. Bailey goes across to Nelson through her skates. Now in front here once Parker Strand just tipped it wide. Now Rockridge will get it out of the zone. 6 seconds to go. Right down below us. Here's Nelson. Comes try to get it up to Coleman, and the buzzer goes. And that ends the hockey game with 1 goal in the third period. The Pirates end up winning 8-2.
Yeah, nice win for the Pirates. I think it ended up being a little bit easier than the coaching staff thought it was going to be, as the Pirates really came out and dominated, and shots on goal 51-8, and really Rockridge didn't have very many opportunities at all, but the Pirates did enough. They hopefully got that goal scoring feeling back again, so that they can carry that on here as they keep going through the season after a really tough week, only scoring 1 goal. But unfortunately for the Pirates, they didn't come out of it clean. There's injury to Taylor Field that we're gonna have to that's gonna have to be evaluated, because Doc Canton spent a lot of time with her over across the way here, and just that's unfortunate for the Pirates. She's been a big part of the team, and hopefully that ends up not being too serious of an injury, but it was nice that the Pirates didn't need her to play there in the third period. Probably don't need her tomorrow as they go up against an International Falls team that is really struggling this year and has for a couple years here. But hopefully tomorrow the Pirates can get a lot of players in and get some JV kids some varsity time and just help build that depth that you're always going to need as you go through a season.
That's your final score. The Crookston Pirates 8, Rockridge 2. And we will be back and have the post-game show coming up here on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent in the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Okay, we're back here at the Crookston Sports Center. On your video screen, you see the UMC Golden Eagles warming up with NDSU, the Bison. They're about ready to play. The Crookston Pirates came up with an 8-2 win. The two goalies for Rock Ridge ended up with 33 saves, while Campbell Friggy had 6 in the game, 1 in the third period. We have Emily Meyer with us, the head coach for the Pirates, and it was a game. One time you were at full strength going into the game, and it seemed like you're dropping like flies there.
I know. We just really needed to stay out of the penalty box on that one, but I mean, it was some of those calls were just, our girls were a little bit stronger, and we went through them, and they got interference calls and checking calls, and we just played through it.
First period, you were right. You did play through it. You got the one goal. They tied it 1-1, and you came back and scored less than a minute later, which you did each time, and that helped a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we really wanted to come in and set the tone on this game, and I know Campbell was a little lost out there because it was a little slower pace than the last two games that we played, and she was saying that it was hard to adjust on those, and they were just nice shots up in the upper corners, and she just didn't know what to do with them.
I'm sure it was. I know it was nice to get Fee on the scoreboard again for a change.
Yeah, I mean, and moving Addie back up to forward, I mean, that's where she does her best work, and she was excited to be up there, and I knew that once she got back up there, she was really going to use it to her advantage. So it was good to see her back up there where she feels more comfortable, and she really played well today.
You were 3-1 after one period of play. I'm sure you liked you outshot them pretty good. You knew where you were going anyway.
Yeah, and that was the goal today, was really to just control the game. We knew that after the War Road game, we really wanted to get back out there and score some goals and really set the tone and get back to where we were. So the girls really played awesome today. It was a lot of fun out there.
Second period, they scored first to get a 3-2. Then Reese Swanson scored right away. And then all of a sudden, Jenna Seaver went crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun seeing a kid like Jenna go out there and score a hat trick, because man, she's really been working hard. She hasn't had that many opportunities, and we were going to move her up to the second line this game, and she really stepped up and shot the puck well, got those rebounds, and that's how she scored all her 3 goals.
Yeah, 3 goals on the year, and all of them came a pure hat trick, all 3 of them there. So then you were up to a comfortable lead after 2, and probably with Taylor Field going down, you're probably glad it was going to go to running time in the third.
Yeah, I mean, and losing someone like Taylor, she's one of those key players for us this year. She uses her speed, she uses her hands, and it was tough to see her go down, and I know a lot of the girls just wanted to finish the game out for her, because seeing someone like that really be hurt is tough for them to see, but I'm glad that they really came out and finished it.
Is it upper body or lower body
It's
injury?
a lower body injury, and hopefully that it was just a stinger and she'll be back and ready to go.
Grace Fisher got sick during warm-ups?
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is the sickness has really gone through the team, and her tummy just wasn't feeling that good, and she took it upon herself to just kind of sit this one out and get some rest so that she can come with tomorrow to International Falls.
And Emma LaPlante went to the third period. She didn't score or even get an assist, I don't think, but she was, I said snake bit. She was snake bit. She had 3 excellent opportunities to score.
She did, and she kept coming back in the box after any of those opportunities saying, "Coach, I'm going to get it next time." So, I mean, that kid's she's got a lot of grit. She's got a lot of talent, and it's really good to see her out there this year, because she's got that speed where she's been a nice addition to the lineup.
So you pick up your 7th win of the season, 7-1-1. Now you're going to play a team that hasn't won yet this season, that hasn't scored many goals and given up a lot. How do you approach that tomorrow?
I think we're just going to roll 4 lines and 3 sets of defense and just really get some kids some playing time, play Julia Bueller out in net and get her some varsity minutes, and she's really excited, and a lot of the girls are going to be excited to get out there and show them what they got too.
I said last year you were up at International Falls and Kaylee Magson made 1 save in the game, and I said, well, you could have won without a goaltender that game, but you can't count on that every game.
Right, and that's the thing, is hopefully we can still come into that game where we want to go and set the tone and control the play, and hopefully that's what we come out to do, and that's what the Pirates will do.
Well, hopefully you will. We'll see you up there. It's too bad you have to make that kind of trip on a Saturday, but game's a game.
Yep, that's for sure.
Yeah. Congrats, Emily.
Thank you.
Emily Meyer, head coach for the Crookston Pirates, as they come up with the 3-2 win over the Rock Ridge. Now we have our player of the game, and that is Jenna Seaver, and the young lady gets the pure hat trick in the second period. What's going on?
I don't know. Those goals were from my teammates. I just was there to get the rebound.
Well, you're in the right place, right time. Pirates, you haven't been in the right place. Get in front of that net. Score some goals. You showed that.
Yep.
First goal, then second. Then were you thinking third then?
I wasn't. It just happened. Cassie passed it right to me and hammered her home. So
yeah, it looked like you were having fun with. Well, I'm not sure who your center was, Solheim or Coleman or then Fee on your side there.
Yep. We kind of had a shorter bench today. There was a player sick, and so we had to rotate centers. And they did good.
How did you feel you played?
I thought I played pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, one of your better games?
Yep.
Yeah. How about the team overall?
I think we did good. We could have set it up a little more, like passing it, and we didn't have to shoot all the time, try score. But, yeah, we did really good, I think.
Yeah, too many penalties probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you'll play a regular shift tomorrow. International Falls is having another tough year for them. But I'm sure you go up there. If you're got to go up there on Saturday and ruin your whole day.
Yeah.
But you do get to play a game, but play it Pirate hockey.
Yep. It's going to be a long day, but we just got to show up.
You're a senior. It was sort of Seaver night here. You scored 3, and your little sister gets the checkup puck.
Did she?
Yeah, she won it. She gave it all back to Pirate Girls Hockey.
Wow,
yeah.
That's surprising.
She'll ask to borrow money from you tonight or something.
Yeah.
How about your family? Who's the mom and dad?
Amy and Derek Seaver.
Okay, and your siblings, you have?
Haley and Katie Seaver.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are your plans now? Senior, you got any ideas what you're doing?
I think I plan on attending Wahpeton for dental hygiene.
Dental hygiene. Oh,
yep.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the 3 goals. Great job.
Thank you.
And best of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. That is our Pirate player of the game, Jenna Seaver. Thanks, Jenna. And the Pirates, she got a hat trick, and the Pirates got 8.
You want to do me, or you don't have to?
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Okay.
I got Brindley Coleman here. We didn't, we got off the air too early in the Warroad game, and she, well, I shouldn't say too early. You guys were down in the locker room forever there, so.
Yeah.
But we have Brindley Coleman with us for the Pirates, and Brindley, well, you did get 1 assist there, but I was going to say you had working hard and a lot in the offensive zone there. You just couldn't get a goal.
Yeah, I know. I can't capitalize, never. Usually I'm down in the corners, and then I just am too weak.
How about, do you feel you're a little snake bit this year or not?
No.
Okay.
I actually don't know what that means.
Well, it means you're not having good luck with the puck and
definitely.
stuff. Yeah.
I definitely get the bad bounces.
Okay. How about you guys were sort of, because of injuries and sickness, you were rotating around differently at center.
Yeah, definitely me and Cassie, we were rotating 2 centers with 2 pairs of or 3 pairs of wings. So yeah, I was getting pretty tiring, but we usually run 2 lines anyways, so should be in shape.
Certainly competition is a little different than you face Tuesday, but it's nice to get a win.
Yes, exactly. And then we're playing I Falls tomorrow, so hopefully we can get the win there too.
Yeah. Now tomorrow, a day for you. You go back to Hatton tonight?
Yep. Yep.
So you're back at Hatton. You'll get up early in the morning and head for Crookston. Get on a bus, go to International Falls.
Yep.
Play the game.
Yep.
Bus ride home.
Sounds like the schedule.
Hop in the car and head to Hatton.
Yep, exactly.
Wow. Is it all worth it? Well, it has to be worth it.
It is definitely worth it. I love the girls here. I love everything here.
You're from Hatton, North Dakota. You played volleyball, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So you started a little late.
Started very late, 2 weeks late. So.
Yeah. How did you feel you're getting to?
Yeah. I'm definitely back in it. First game, I was pretty gassed, but now that I'm back in shape, it's pretty good.
Well, you guys are certainly having a good start to the season here. Those last couple games, I'm sure you'd like to have done better, but at least score a goal in the playing game. But things are looking good. You got a schedule, and then you got some tough games coming up back at the Warroad Tournament and Gentry Academy. And
definitely nervous about that one, but just got to play it like it's another game. So.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for putting on the miles and your parents and all that support and things. But you and the Strands ride together?
Yep, we carpool here every day.
That helps a lot.
Yes, it does.
Brindley Coleman, thanks for coming up, and hopefully you'll get a goal tomorrow.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, bye. Brindley Coleman, she was our Pirate Player of the Game up at Warroad Tuesday, but we couldn't get her on the air. But we do here on the video stream. So that's it for us, for Bull Melby and Tim Moe and the rest of the gang. You can get all the scores on the KROX website. I don't have time to run through them here. I think the UMC wants to get in their space here. They're about to play the Bison. But our final score here tonight, we'll talk to you from International Falls tomorrow at 2:30 on the radio in the Pirate Girls Hockey at International Falls. Pirates are 7-1-1 now. Rock Ridge drops to 4-6. With the final score, JV, Rock Ridge won 5-3. The varsity game, the Pirates 8, Rock Ridge 2.